Hello everybody, Aaron the Nintintrovert here, and welcome back to the channel where dreams happen. I don't know. Alright guys, we're playing more New Super Mario Bros. U. I'm switching up characters. We're gonna be Toad this time. Just look at him. He looks so derpy. He looks like a little Funko Pop. Let's do it, Toad. You and me. And yeah, we're in World 5 of the game. Soda Jungle, I believe, is what it's called. So yeah, let's just hop right into it here. Ah, God, we got this cutscene again. I forgot that would make us watch this again. Yeah, we got some trees. Got purple stuff. We got a castle with an airship around it. Yeah. Look at Boom Boom down there, just gyrating his head back and forth. I don't know what this is about. It's like a sassy woman, just like, Alright, well, let's hop into the level. Jungle of the Giants, let's do it. By the way, let me test to make sure it works. Yep. Okay, so I went in and input that, there's like a cheat code you can do on the main menu to make it where they get rid of that stupid feature they added just for the Switch version, where if you press the B button while in midair, he does the spin move. So now that's mapped solely to the trigger buttons, which is way more convenient. All you have to do, if I understood it correctly, I mean it worked for me, is like hold down the left analog stick, like mash it in on the title screen and hold it that way for a few seconds, and then just press the start button, and then it should make a little noise to signify that you did it correctly. Look at all the 1-ups we're getting. We are making bank. Look at that, 21 ups, and we just start 21. We've not even done anything yet. All right, let's kick that big gap. Yeah, this level I guess is kind of meant to be reminiscent of Super Mario Bros. 3. Had a whole like giant world that was kind of similar to this, and then they also did something similar in Super Mario 64, where you have a tiny, huge island where you go through pipes and can make the world shrink and grow. Look at this, bro. And we probably could have got some more there, but these blocks were kind of in the way. Ow. Alright, whatever. Forget you guys. I'm moving. Okay, let's get ourselves a mushroom here. Let me see what the volume is on. I need to turn this down a smidge. Probably, yes. Okay. Should be good there. So, do Goombas like reproduce asexually through the process of like mitosis or something? It's just like a cell that, are they like single-celled organisms that just divide? So that seems to be what happens when I step on them here. They just divide into smaller offspring Goombas from the host parent or something. I don't know. Boing. Get into this pipe here. Seems like the last star coin is kind of tricky to get. I forget exactly why. I think there's one like right at the goal post. I forget what it is about it, but I guess we'll find out what makes it difficult. This level might also have a secret exit, I think. This world, I guess it's a little bit similar to the Forest of Illusion from Super Mario World, where a lot of secret exits, and if you don't find the secret exit, then you know, you grab the flag and it'll kind of take you to just like a dead end, basically, where you just loop around on the map and don't actually get to go on to the next level. So yeah, this one might be one of those, but I don't fully remember. Can I go down any of these? Yes, I can. Yeah, I think I was talking last episode, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. I think we were talking about the Game Awards that just aired a few days ago, and I think we were talking about how Astro Bot won, which was really exciting to see. So hopefully that'll, you know, really send a message to Sony to start making more platformers again, more games that aren't just. Let me recenter myself with the camera a little bit. Yeah, I guess that's better. But that aren't just, you know, not every game has to be this big, massive, AAA, multi-bajillion-dollar project. But something else I wanted to talk about, too, that we didn't last episode, I don't think anyways, was about the announcements at the Game Awards. because there were some pretty cool announcements this year. There was, we found out that we're getting an Okami sequel, which, you know, I think a lot of people had probably resigned all hope that that was ever going to happen, because Okami came out, what, like 2006 or something? But after all these years, we're getting a sequel with the guy who originally... Nice, okay. Yeah, I think as long as you have a star, that's no problem, but if you don't have a star, like, you can't really reach up there without getting hit by the Koopas or something. I don't know. It wasn't bad like I thought it was. But anyway, we did it. We're moving on to the next level. Let me check on the map here, make sure. Okay, yeah, that first one I don't think had a secret exit. But now this one on the left, I believe, does. So we'll do that one first. Bridge over poisoned waters. Let's do it. I always love myself a good bridge over poisoned waters. They call me Aaron Bridge over Poison Waters Row. That's my middle name. Something I don't like about the new Super Mario Brothers games is I can't throw this shell vertically, like straight up to hit that block. That was a thing you could do no problem in Super Mario World, which came like, I don't know, probably like 20 years before this game or something. So it's just kind of, I don't know. Like, why did they regress on that? I think they brought that back in Super Mario Brothers Wonder, though. Where you can throw the shells straight up, so that's nice that they brought that back. But yeah, I don't know why they got rid of it in the first place, because it was just such a handy ability. You know, that would be kind of like regressing to where to make it like in the original Super Mario Brothers, where you couldn't even pick up shells; you just kick them and they start going. But that wouldn't be any good, you know. So I don't know. If something's an objective improvement, just leave it in. Don't take it. But yeah, we're getting a new Okami game. Apparently, it's very early in development. So we'll see. We're probably not going to see it till, like, who knows, probably... We might get a trailer that actually shows gameplay maybe like 2 years from now, and then 3 years from now, maybe it'll finally come out, but... Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, it is exciting though. They've got the original creator working on it. I think it's Hideki Kamiya, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's the guy's name. But yeah, he's going to be working on it. He started his own studio. I think like it's called like Clover Studios or something like that. And people are like freaking out, like, "Oh my God, Clover!" You know, it's so on point. But I'll be honest, I'm not sure what the significance is in naming it Clover. I think it's something to do with Okami. It's been a hot minute since I played Okami, so I don't really remember what the prevalence is of clovers in that game. Or if it's something to do with one of the other games that he made. Was there like a little... Oh my God. Can I get in? Oh, we are so dead. Alright, well. I don't know if you can go in that or not, but we're going to find out, dang it. Yeah, so that's really exciting. I'm definitely looking forward to that whenever it releases. And I think Capcom has said that they, you know, they're kind of taking on a new initiative where they want to revive a lot of their franchises. So maybe we'll get a new Mega Man game. Maybe they'll, you know, finally port or remake the Mega Man Legends games, which are like, to my knowledge, the only 3D Mega Man games. I've never been the biggest Mega Man fan, the biggest Mega fan, if you will. But yeah, I think playing a version that's in 3D, I think might finally get me into the franchise. So hopefully they bring those games over. I did buy all the Mega Man like collections that they put out on Switch. Just recently, actually, there was like a big Black Friday Switch eShop sale. So I downloaded a bunch of those collections for like I don't know how many games I got. Probably like, who even knows? Probably like 30 different Mega Man games for like. Did I go up here? Yeah, that's where, or no, maybe that was just the exit from that other one. Hold on, let's go back, because I feel like I might have, yeah, we didn't, I missed this, didn't I? I always hate how, like, when you die and you gotta collect everything all over again. I don't think that's a thing in Super Mario Brothers Wonder, I believe. But whatever, it's no biggie. We can do this. We've already got Toad. This is like the second level, and Toad already has 40 lives. That's insane. Guess it's a good thing we switched from Luigi, because he would have been maxed out on lives by now. Alright. Eating coins. Delicious. I'm going to turn the TV volume on down a little bit because I'm still worried that it might be, you know, might create some double audio, and we don't want that. Yeah, Capcom also has a series called Beautiful Joe, which I think is made by the same guy. Oh wow, I'm glad we died for that. Made by the same guy who did Okami, so maybe they'll revive that one. I've never played Beautiful Joe, but I've always been very curious about that one. Then Sega, they've got like a big initiative going on. They announced at last year's Game Awards that they're going to be bringing back like a bunch of their classic franchises that haven't had a game in probably like 20 plus years, like Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio, which I've never played any of those, Golden Axe, but you know, I'd be excited to though. I never had like a Dreamcast or anything, you know, yeah, I'm never owned any Sega console actually. Hey, it's a big idea, pal. Thank you. So yeah, I'll check those out when they come out. And then at this year's Game Awards, Sega announced a new Sonic Racing game. I forget what they called it. The last one was just called Team Sonic Racing, and a lot of people were pretty underwhelmed by it. It's just, you know, just Sonic characters. But they had been making like Sonic and Sega All-Stars racing games that had like a bunch of different, you know, characters in it. You had like your Samba de Amigos and I don't know, was there a Monkey Ball representation? I'm not 100% sure. And like Nights into Dreams or whatever. That's another Sega property I've never played. Nights. I've always been curious about it though. But yeah, this new one, seemingly, I'm assuming it's probably going to have Sega, you know, other Sega properties in it, because I think it's called like Sonic Racing Crossroads or something like that. I forget the exact name, but it seems to insinuate that that it's going to be a crossover sort of thing. So nice, we got the secret exit. So that's going to be pretty cool, probably. Yeah, Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed. It had a bunch of different Sega characters, including everybody's favorite Sega character, Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, if you didn't play that game, Wreck-It Ralph was a playable character. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, because Ralph is like, he goes into all these different video games, but, you know. Too bad the actual Wreck-It Ralph game on the Wii, and I think it might have also been on DS and other platforms, was complete hot garbage. Probably one of the worst games ever, despite being based on a movie that's based on games. But yeah, let's hop back into this one here. I'd love to get a new Wreck-It Ralph, by the way, that's like an actual direct sequel. Surely it's got to happen eventually, right? That's like an actual direct sequel and not like whatever Ralph Breaks the Internet was. Which I'll be honest, I watched that movie for the first time about a year ago. I didn't hate it as much as I thought I would. I didn't think it was great. I think some of the plot points were a little weird, like how Ralph is like so, like they make a big thing about how Ralph has to overcome his insecurities because he gets kind of like jealous about his friend Vanellope wanting to, like, you know, do other things and not necessarily hang out with him all the time. But it's a little creepy when you consider that, like, Ralph is a grown man and Vanellope's like a child. So I don't know, that was kind of weird. I mean, I'm sure it was meant innocently and nothing, you know, whatever. But it's a bit of an odd plot point to have. But yeah, so I don't know. That movie was not particularly great. But if they make a new one that's got like more video game references, you know, some old arcade, you know, like Sinistar, Beware I Live. Did anyone ever play Sinistar? That game traumatized the crap out of me as a child. Maybe they could get Miss Pac-Man. I know Namco has some like weird rights issues with, like, you know, the licensing to Miss Pac-Man, because like I guess another company owns it now. But Disney's got money. They can get those rights, you know. Actually get Mario and Luigi in there, because I think I've heard conflicting stories. I remember when the movie first came out, I heard that they wanted to have Mario in the movie, but that Nintendo's asking price to use the Mario IP was just too high. Well, they did get Bowser, but to get like their mascot character, they were just asking too much money for it. But then I also heard that it was just that they didn't know how to work Mario into the film, so I don't know what the reason was behind it. But yeah, maybe in a sequel they can get Mario in there. They can get I don't know. Was Dig Dug in there? Maybe. don't even know if it had Frogger. I don't remember Frogger being in Wreck-It Ralph, but I don't know. They could bring in other arcade games, maybe some other non-arcade video game characters, because like Sonic, I guess Sonic's maybe kind of had some arcade stuff a little bit, but that's, I feel like, kind of a stretch, but you know, he's in there in Wreck-It Ralph. I guess technically, yeah, he had some arcade games, and like Bowser was in the original Super Mario Brothers did have an arcade version, so I guess technically, and there's the Mario Kart like arcade GP games, but I don't know. I'm trying to think, are there any video game characters in Wreck-It Ralph that didn't have... Well, there's references to Metal Gear Solid. I'm pretty sure Solid Snake was not ever in an arcade cabinet. Maybe I'm wrong about that. It probably would make a good, like, I don't know, shooter game or something where you got like your little gun or whatever. I don't know. But, yeah. A new Wreck-It Ralph. Make it... Because, like, just do the Cars thing, right? I haven't watched Cars 2 or 3, but, like, from my understanding, Cars 2 just completely went off the rails and it sucked and everybody hated it. It's like, what is this? This isn't even Cars anymore. And then the third one came out and it's like, there it is. That's the sequel we were all waiting for. So just do that again with Wreck-It Ralph, right? Anyway, let's go over here and do ourselves a secret level. But yeah, they announced, so Sega announced, oh, okay, well, this isn't a secret level. Alright then, go back. back you go. But Sega also announced they're making a new Virtua Fighter. That's also another game I've never played before. So that'll be cool to see. Maybe I'll try it, I don't know. I'm kind of deaf. I'm not a big, like, fighting game person. Like, they're okay, but, like, you know, I don't really play a lot of games multiplayer. Like, if I do play a multiplayer game, it's gonna be something probably local multiplayer, or, you know, I don't play a lot online, and if I do play online, I'm not competitive enough. Like, I don't know all the, like, the meta and stuff to be, like, super crazy good. I also don't think I have the reflexes to be, like, a pro level. Like, Smash Brothers is the only exception that I'll play, even though I kind of suck at it. And really, even Smash Brothers I've not played in probably a few years at this point, for the most part. Maybe dip into it here and there, but very, very seldomly, because I just don't really have anybody to play it with, and I'm not going to play it online because I'm going to get my butt kicked. So yeah, I don't know. Fighting games don't have a strong appeal to me, mostly because I'm just not good enough. Now, if they had a robust single-player campaign, then I would. You know, like Smash Brothers Brawl had the Subspace Emissary, which was awesome. I loved that. So, you know, but I feel like most of the, like, I don't like Street Fighter. I know they just got, like, Street Fighter, 6 came out a couple years ago, and then there's, like, Mortal Kombat and all that. Do they have, like, robust single players? I feel like it's not. I feel like it's mostly probably just the multiplayer. There's not, like, a big campaign with, like, a story and, like, level progression. Like, if you got that, then, like, you know, then I'll play it. But if it's just fighting randos, then not really for me. What we got in here? We got a star. A star is born, and his name is Yellow Toad. Toad Yellow Die 52. And all of our cereals, mac and cheese, giving everybody terminal illnesses. Maybe RFK Jr. will do something about that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I do think that, like, that's, you know, regardless of your political affiliation, like, you know, getting all the harmful dyes and chemicals out of our food, that's, like, you know, super important. So whether or not you're a MAGA person, I think we can all get behind MAHA, Make America Healthy Again, right? So, I don't know. So we'll see how all that goes. Alright, let's grab ourselves a ow. These things, like, this is, as far as I know, like, the only game that these little weirdos show up in. Maybe they're in a Mario Party or something, I don't know. Like Mario Party 10 or one of the sucky ones, maybe, in, like, a random mini game. But yeah, despite being, like, a really rare Mario enemy. These guys actually make a brief appearance in the Mario movie. It's like one of the first creatures that Mario encounters. He like looks up at it and he's like, hello, when he first enters the Mushroom Kingdom. So yeah, that was kind of odd. Nice. Got that big fitty. I'm the winner. Look at Toad's freakish arms. I never noticed that when he like put them at his side. They were like way too huge. Like they would like drag the ground. Let's go take on Boom Boom. Yeah, look at me. I'm Boom Boom. I think I'm so cool. Just bobbing my head around like I own the place. Like, girl. Oh no, he didn't. Snake Block Tower. Let's do it. Alright. Grab ourselves a mushroom. Oh, I remember this level. This one might get a little annoying. We'll see. We've got a snake block platform that we just got to keep up with. Very similar to Super Mario World. That was a thing in that game as well. I think these are in like all the new Super Mario Brothers games, so it's not unique to just this one or anything. We got these little electric dudes called Amps. New Amsterdam is where they're from. It's not true, I made that up. But it's clever wordplay. Right? Can I get an amen on that? No? You did to me. Nice. Sweet, sweet. That'll make this a little bit easier, having our raccoon suit. Oh yeah, I forgot, we need to go back to that previous level. Was there a secret exit? Because there was a place I could go in with a mini mushroom. There was like a tiny pipe we couldn't fit in. I can't remember if there's actually a secret exit there or not, though. Checkpoint! I don't think there's anything up there. Alright, let's go. Lego Toad. Lego my ego. What else was announced at the Game Awards? There's like a new game by Naughty Dog that I don't really particularly care about. Oh shoot. It's got, you know, kind of been a controversy, big culture war argument thing. I'm not going to weigh in on that. But, you know, I don't really care about that game. I try to play games that are, you know, mostly clean. Like I'll play, you know, games rated E through T. I'll play an M game if it's just for like, you know, violence or something. I try not to play games that have like a lot of like swearing or like sex and stuff like that. And they already, I think, dropped an F-bomb in the trailer for the game, so that one's probably going to get a pass from me, dog. That's just my personal convictions. You know, I'm not, you know, judging anybody who plays mature games. I don't care. I'm not your mom. But yeah, just for me personally, that one's going to be a pass from me. But that is a big deal, though. The next Naughty Dog game. Not the kind of game I want Sony to be making, though. They're like by the creators of Crash Bandicoot and Jak and Daxter. Like, yeah, make more of those. Not that they have the rights to Crash Bandicoot anymore, but they could make another Jak and Daxter. You know, they could make a Sly Cooper, or I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe next year. You know, now that Astro Bot was such a big success. They still do the Ratchet and Clank games, but I'll be honest, I don't really like Ratchet and Clank that much. They're just not really for me. Like, I mean, they're fine games, but I just, I don't know. I find most of the characters in the world to be a little generic, and the gameplay's kind of, you know, it's got some platforming in there. I'm not the biggest shooter person, but, like, you know, the shooting gameplay, I mean, it's good, it's solid, it's just not really for me. Yeah, I feel like there was something else at the Game Awards that was announced that I was interested in, right? Oh yeah, there's a game, oh yeah, Joseph Ferris, the guy who made It Takes Two, which I just beat earlier this year. Great game, definitely worth checking that one out. It actually won Game of the Year at the Game Awards back in like 2021, I think was the year that game came out, which that year had some steep competition. I got a million doors. This is probably one we're going to have to replay 2, if not 3 or more times. We'll go on the leftmost door first. But yeah, It Takes Two. It won. It beat out Ratchet and Clank. Speaking of Ratchet and Clank, they were nominated. Rift Apart, I think, was the one that came out that year, which I played. And it was alright. I wasn't blown away by it, but it's pretty cool. You know, the way they take advantage of the you know, the technology, the instantaneous loading and stuff. You know, that was cool. Psychonauts 2 was also nominated that year. A good year for nominations from like platformers and just the kind of family games that I care about. You know, it's not all these gritty, realistic shooters with, you know, blood and guts and gore, which I don't really mind that stuff necessarily. Like I say, it's mostly just like language and stuff that I tend to shy away from in games. Metroid Dread also came out that year. Personally, I really like It Takes Two a lot. I think I liked Metroid Dread and also Psychonauts 2 better, though. All three of those games are like 9 out of 10 to 10 out of 10. But yeah. But that guy, Joseph Ferris, who made It Takes Two, who's also infamous for showing up drunk to the Game Awards one year and flipping off the camera and saying blank the Oscars, blank a bunch of different companies. Somehow they didn't get him permanently banned. Him and Jeff, I guess, are good friends. Then he went on to win the Game Awards in 2021. But he's got a new game coming out. I forget what it was called. It's something, it's like a merge between like fantasy, like medieval fantasy, and also like I think like futuristic like sci-fi. So it's like a mashup of genres. So that looks pretty cool. So that'll probably be a game that I pick up if I can get somebody to play it with me. It took me forever to play through It Takes Two because it was just so hard to find a number two who could play it with me. Can we go on this one? Yes, we can. But I finally did it and I beat it. But yeah, so he's making a new co-op game that looks really cool. So I'm eager to check that out when it comes to. Hopefully, it comes to Switch eventually, or like the Switch successor. Because It Takes Two did, but it took like forever, and the developer was talking about how he didn't know if it would even be possible to get it to run on Switch because where the game is so technically demanding. But they pulled it off, and I think the Switch version looks fine. It's maybe not like beautiful, but it looks all right. It's serviceable. You know, we'll see. Maybe it'll come to, you know, maybe it'll be an early Switch 2 launch game or something. But yeah, I forget exactly what the name of that game is. But it's one to definitely keep an eye on. And then also, there was another co-op game that's like a split-screen co-op. Looks kind of similar from the people who made Overcooked, which was, you know, a pretty popular game when it came out. You know, I never really played Overcooked. To me, it just kind of looked like a glorified Mario Party minigame, you know? I was like, this is like Mario Party, except Mario Party has like 90 more of these, plus like 5 more maps to go around, so I don't know, Overcooked didn't really do much for me. I really liked, there was this game on the 3DS called Order Up. I'd love to see that come to Switch. Like, I like cooking sims, but I like ones where I'm actually like cooking and not just like... Overcooked is more of like, I guess, a time and resource management game. Maybe not so much resources, but a time management game. It's not really a cooking sim per se. It's a multitasking time management game that's themed around cooking, basically. I think it's the best way to describe that game. Okay, which of these doors do we go in? I'm assuming that one's fake there, but I don't know. Go up here. But yeah, they're coming out with something to do. It looks like it could be kind of cool. It's like each person, like it's split screen, but each person's half of the screen looks like very different. So that one looks pretty interesting. That's another one I could see maybe being a little bit difficult to get on Switch, but who knows? Maybe Switch 2. But yeah, I don't know about that one. It seems funny. The humor in the trailer was pretty good. You got one character who's like, you know, does the thing that like every female character in gaming they do nowadays, where it's like her head's shaven or half shaven off, kind of like, you know, that intergalactic game or whatever I think is the name of the Naughty Dog one. So I don't know. That makes it feel a little bit corporate and uninspired. But other than that, it did look pretty good. So, you know, that one's a maybe. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all the games that personally... Oh yeah, and there was a... I think they're making a new Ninja Gaiden, or Ninja Gaiden, however you pronounce it. But also, they're doing a weird, like, Metroidvania horror Pac-Man game. It's called, like, Shadow something. I forget exactly what it was called. So that's a thing. I don't know about that one. I'll probably get it just because I'm a big Pac-Man fan. A Pac fan, if you will. But I'm not a big fan of most Metroidvanias. I love Metroid Dread, and there's a couple others that really grab me, but like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a very loose adaptation of Pac-Man. I'm gonna be devastated because like we've all been wanting a remake of Pac-Man World 2. It's like an amazing 3D platformer game starring Pac-Man, and that's all I really want out of life. I've gotten so many of my like dream remakes and remasters and ports happen, you know, in the Switch generation. So I'll be devastated if we don't get Pac-Man World 2. I thought we were going to get it next year because I think Namco said forever ago next year's Pac-Man's 45th anniversary, and like if they've got, you know, they've got a big game planned for it and stuff. If this weird Pac-Man spin-off horror thing is it, that's gonna be a big blow to me. I'll still check it out probably if it ends up being decent, but man, that ain't what I want from Pac-Man. Just give me Pac-Man World 2, and then you can do whatever the crap you want. I don't care. Just give me that one, and let me have that, and then if you want to make a weird spin-off, you know, not every game has to be for me, but I've waited forever to get a Pac-Man World 2 remake, so please. Please. Flight of the Parabeetles. Alright. Made myself lightheaded doing that. Flight of the Bumblebee song or whatever, which I probably butchered terribly. Look at these little stupid idiots. Those derpy, soulless black eyes. Talked about Yellow Toad looking like a Funko Pop, but look at these guys. And that one there looks like a U2's figure. He's cute though. I love the way the fat one looks. He's look at him. There's the little baby. There's the big chunky baby. How you guys doing, you little chonkers? Missed that one up, but that's okay. I think we're doing a weird music thing where it's like a do, re, mi, fa. Like if we keep bouncing on these guys in succession. Look at that. That's a suspiciously shaped bullet bill trail of coin. Oh my god. Yeah, now this guy's called, there's, in Mario games, you know, you've got the bullet bills, and then you've got some bigger variations of them called the, called bonsai bills. Now these guys, ah shoot, I missed it again. These guys are absolutely massive, and these I believe are called king bills, if I'm not mistaken, and you can't hurt them whatsoever. I think they first appeared in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and I think this game and that game are maybe the only two games they're in as far as I know. But yeah, they're chunky boys, alright. But yeah, even if you like bounce on the top of them, like they still hurt you because they've got like a flame going on around them, I guess. So yeah, don't step on them. Don't tread on me. Alright, let's try to make our way up into this red pipe here. I'm pretty sure there's a secret. It's a little tricky. There we go. We gotta make that. Oh no, I messed it up. You have to use this guy as a makeshift platform here because you can't just touch the side of the pipe. You have to be on flat ground and then like walk into it. There we go. Nice. Oh, it's the big chubby baby. Alright, we did it. Look at that, 63 lives. Nice. Alright, now we'll proceed en route. Get a little sneak peek at what's to come, but we're not going to do that. That's like World 7, I think. Back it up. Backing up. Backing up. Backing up. Well, SpongeBob, you backed up. Alright. This is what everyone points to as like, you know, people talk about this game having a very bland and basic kind of art direction that's very uninspired and kind of soulless and corporate. But this level, everybody's like, oh man, I wish the whole rest of the game looked like this one level, Painted Swampland. But yeah, look, this level does have a very strong visual identity. Got this kind of like Vincent van Gogh, Starry Night sort of thing going on. It's pretty cool. But yeah, this is what everyone was kind of like, this is what I want to see in the next 3D or the next 2D Mario game. And what we got was Mario Wonder, which in some ways kind of does. It doesn't go this hard into kind of having the painterly aesthetic or anything, but they do a lot in that game with making Mario's, when all the characters' models look a lot more cartoony, even though it's still like, you know, 3D models. They just do a lot of stuff and play with perspective and everything to make it, ow. Couldn't hear the music running out where I had the, where I've got the volume turned down and my headphones on. But they definitely make it a lot more cartoony, a lot more bouncy, more squash and stretch, and just overall more good. So yeah, can I reach that? Yes, we can. There we go. Have ourselves the chickadee checkpoint, checkaroony. Thank you very much. We got a big old Bowser in the background coming up. Look at him. So scary, I'm gonna poop my pants. Oh, hello. I like how Toad actually looks up at him. I didn't actually know he did that. That's a nice little touch, I guess. That was a little hairy. Nice. Ground pound. And an acorn. Look at that. It's just straight up just a inanimate Bowser. It's not like a rock formation or like mountains that were carved to look like Bowser or a big like a statue. It's just straight up. It's just Bowser back there for no real reason. I don't know what's up with that, but it has no eyes too, so that's a little unsettling. All right, we made our way to the secret exit. I don't know what that was. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, though. Go. We opened the way forward. That was the secret exit, which means we're going to have to replay that one again and get the regular exit, even though it doesn't lead us anywhere. We need to get all the exits to 100% this game. Just like how Super Mario World was, you need to get all the exits, even if some of them are just kind of dead ends. Just like my dead-end job that isn't going anywhere. Just kidding. I quit my job. Now I'm unemployed. Alright. Just gun it to the end of the level here. Whee! Speed run. Oh yeah, baby girl. You know it's true that I love you almost as much as I love speed running. Ready to commit, 'cause I've been speed running from my feelings for you. Did I go down this way before? Okay, yeah, that was the pipe that took us to this. We're back to speed running. Speed running, yeah. Oh, yeah. Krusty Krab pizza. It's the pizza, yeah, for you and me. Ending of Drake and Josh theme song. Ooh. Okay, that's enough of that. This game first came out on the Wii U. I combined the Drake and Josh theme with the SpongeBob song. Alright, let's do this next one here. We got these weird Moai statues, or however you pronounce it. Going to this pipe here, and this one also is going to have a regular exit that leads to a dead end and then a secret exit. We got these little, can I freeze them? Yes, I can. These little jellyfish guys. I don't remember exactly what they're called, but they very seldomly make appearances in Mario games. They're all the way back from Super Mario Brothers 3, back from like 1989. Yeah, they appear in this game, and they're also in Mario Kart 8 on a couple of levels. They're in the, I know for sure they're in the Sherbert Land remake, which was originally in Mario Kart Double Dash, but I think they're in Dolphin Shoals. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're in Dolphin Shoals. I don't know what this guy's called. I'm not sure if he's ever been in any other Mario games or not. The little, what do you call those fish in real life? That's at like the bottom of the ocean. Look like a hellish nightmare from Hades. I feel like I should have probably gotten a star coin by now, which that's okay though, because we got to replay this level anyways, so it's not a huge deal. But yeah, I feel like there had to have been one in that first area before the checkpoint. Yeah. Oh well, we'll find it next time, because we got to replay this one twice anyway. Look at that cow, this big fat lips being all stupid. Yeah, so the secret exit's right here. There's a Moai statue right here. We just got to kind of wait around for a minute, because at first if you... I combined minute with bit and said mit. But if you wait around for a second, eventually he'll fall down. There's also a little Easter egg. You can like do the spin move, and it makes these guys, their eyes get all dizzy. Nice. Yeah, jazz hand. Alright, let's do that one again. Get the regular exit, get the coin that we're missing, and we'll proceed en route. Let's do it. Deep Sea Ruins. Yellow Toad looks very interesting with the ice flower, where he's like yellow and then also kind of a sky blue color. Aha! There it is. Sweet. Now we just gotta finish the level. Speed run. Probably gonna get myself killed. Speed run. Running up the hill. Speed running. Speed running. We're speed running. First we're stopping to get an ice flower, now we're back to speed running. Speed. And we lost the ice flower. Speed running. Okay, maybe we shouldn't speed run a water level. That might be a recipe for disaster. Let's just take our time and try not to get killed, I think is the best approach here. Yeah. Give me that ice, baby. Checkpoint. Excuse me. Is this the one that had the star in it? I think it was. Nice. Maybe we'll make sure you check your kids' Halloween candy. There might be stars in it. Oh, I'm stuck on a Moai. It's like a derogatory thing to call somebody. Man, look at that freaking Moai. Alright. Nice. 73. Yeah. Alright, I think we got maybe, I don't know, maybe one, maybe two more levels before the before the boss, but we'll see here. Try to get past these boos, see where they're hiding. Okay, so I think we just gotta go this way, and then this way, and then this way. Nice. If you run into them on the map, okay, we got 2 more. Then you got a little battle with them, and then if you win, you get an item. But we're not gonna deal with all that. I showed one at the very start with the piranha plant, but Wiggler, he's dead. So there was a meme where Nintendo from several years ago had a, this might have been like 2014, 2015, had a deleted tweet where they put out, it's hashtag Wiggler Wednesday, only they misspelled Wiggler and made it a slur. I guess it's a slur. I'm not sure if it's for like people who are like half white and half black, or if it's just for white people like honky or something. But either way, though, it was a you know, the word is a play off of the N word. So they quickly deleted that when they realized the mistake that they made. They forgot the letter L in Wiggler, and yeah, that was an interesting time. And then Nintendo never tweeted ever again. No, not really, but I can't remember. I'm not sure if Kit and Krista ever talked about that incident on their channel, because they're like former Nintendo employees. They were pretty high up on the North American like marketing team. So yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look and see if they ever addressed that. If not, that might be a question that I need to submit to their Q&As, and just like how that happened, because that had to have been like bad. Like, I doubt anybody got fired for it, but I'm sure there was like a major scolding. Alright. Nice. Got that. This is stupid. I'm gonna get myself killed. This is probably like an extra life or something. So. Oh, nice. Thought we were gonna die going for a life, but we didn't. That's why I gotta start believing in myself. Don't stop believing. Take some Tylenol and then a leave-in. Some coins. Nom nom nom. Maybe coins are edible. You ever think about that? Like, on one hand, like one theory, they could be the chocolate coins, right? You know, that you unwrap. Or, alternatively, it could be kind of like, you know how they put like shredded gold on like really fancy, like $1,000 steaks for like pretentious people? Ow. It could be like that. It could just be edible gold. I don't think I would want to ingest that, like where like they eat like shredded gold. Like, I don't know. I don't think your body really like can take in any nutrients from it, and I think you just kind of end up like pooping it out. But like, still, I don't want to chance that getting into my bloodstream, getting some kind of, oh no, we'll have to redo the whole thing. Dang it. We probably got a checkpoint, but still, I'm pretty sure we were close to the end. But like, I don't know. I feel like that's a good way to get some kind of metallic poisoning or something. I mean, I know our body needs certain metals in small quantities, you know, like iron and magnesium and probably other elements that I am not thinking of or just don't know about. Zinc, I think we have zinc in our bodies. That's like a metal alloy, right? Or something. I don't know. But I don't know, shredded metal, that's where I kind of draw the line. Like, I know we need iron in our diets, but if someone starts shredding iron over my plate of spaghetti, I'm going to be concerned, and I think everybody else would be too. So why are we not batting an eye when people do it with gold on steak? I don't know. Someone smarter than me explain it in the comments. Someone, where are we missing our last thingy? Where's the thingy? Up here? Where's I'm gonna keep stammering like this until I find it. Where's okay, well. Oh, is that it? Yes, it is. Oh my god. Oh no. Alright, we got it. We're good. Cool beans. I think I'll just wait for them to go down. I can probably make that jump, but I don't want to risk it. I don't want to have to redo this level any more than I've already had to. I've learned my mistakes from last episode. I gotta quit getting ahead of myself and just stay on pace with myself. If anything, drag behind myself a little bit. Watch myself get further away from me off in the distance. Okay. Good. Good. We don't need the 1-up, that's fine. We beat it, that's what's important. Look at our points, we got a nice even 3 million. What is that? Well, now we know. 30 million? I don't know what that number is. I didn't count the zeros, and I don't intend to. The score is completely irrelevant. I think with Mario Wonder, they kind of quit having a score, because it's like, who keeps track of that? Like, you know, there's no point. Like, oh, who's got the world high score of points in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch family of systems? Because, like, it doesn't matter in the slightest, because you can get, like, it kind of makes sense in Super Mario Brothers, like the original, where it's like an arcade game, and, like, you know, you can't, like, just replay levels over and over and over. Like, in this game, I can just replay levels and just, like, max out the score at, like, 99,999,999,999 with, like, no skill, just, you know, if I wanted to just waste years of my life doing it. So, you know, no real reason. I mean, you could have a score for individual levels or something, but like a total score like this that just keeps going, that carries over from level to level, it's completely redundant. Oh, okay, well, I didn't know there was more buttons. Guess I did that the hard way. I didn't miss anything, though. There's not a star coin up here, right? Okay, yeah, we're good. Whee! Drop back down. Where we dropping, boys? Boing. Far so good. Alright, I thought maybe we'd have to keep hitting those and it would lead us to a star coin or something, but evidently not, but that's okay. I do wish you could hold a second item in your inventory slot in this game. That would be really handy, but you can't for whatever reason. You can on the new Super Mario Brothers games on like the DS and 3DS on the touchscreen. You can like tap to get an item to come down. Like, why not do that on consoles? They've done that in other games like Mario 3D World and I guess Mario Brothers Wonder lets you hold 2 items. Or like a backup item, I think, maybe. You can just hit like the minus button to get it out. Like, it's not that hard to do. So, I don't know. I don't know. I think we're almost to the end of the level here. Yoink. Nice. Ba-da-da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. Yeah. Alright, just one more. Let's take on the boss like a boss. And that'll be World 5 in the books. Iggy's Volcanic Castle. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do-da-dee-da-dee-dee-doo-dee. Boop-ba-dee-da-doo. Now this background I think is the one that they use in Mario Maker, maybe, for like the castle theme levels. If you're doing the new Super Mario Brothers style. I think this is the one that they kind of default to in that game. One very similar if it's not this one. One. Just, how'd you like that little short hop over there? Using Smash Brothers Pro Strats in New Super Mario Brothers. Fancy footwork for you. What they called me in high school, Aaron. Fancy footwork robots. Alright. What do we have up here? Yeah. I want nothing, Shay. Okay. Well, so we need to be in that one in the middle there, obviously. Boing. I kind of thought that was the case. From what I could remember of this level. Yoink. Kablooey. Sweet, sweet. I do like the castle music. Of course, they didn't make the castle music originally for this game. It was from New Super Mario Brothers on the Wii, and they just kind of copied and pasted it. Because again, I do really like this game. I think the level design's solid. It's fun. But it is lazy. Not gonna lie. But it is probably the best, most polished of the New Super Mario Brothers games. So, you know, it's the definitive one. Even if they are all kind of, you know, more or less the same. Still fun. Still a good time. Alright. Let's do it. Let's take on Iggy. Iggy's Wrecking Balls. That's the name. That's the actual name of a game that's on the Nintendo Switch Online in the Nintendo 64 app. It's kind of a pleasant background. It's kind of sunset looking. I don't think there's actually any full levels that have that aesthetic, but you know, there for about 5 seconds. That was kind of fun to look at. There he is. His head looks like that SpongeBob episode when they're, you know, SpongeBob and Patrick and Mr. Krabs become pirates and they're looking for treasure, and they get to the seaweed with 2 leaves, but it has 3, and he's like, Mr. Krabs, that seaweed has, and then he just like plucks one out of it. But that's literally what this guy's head is. The seaweed with 3 leaves. Got him. Can't touch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Ah, shit. I guess he's the gingerbread man too. Look at these guys. I'm not sure if it's the same enemy as Blarg from Super Mario World, or if it's something different. It might be something different, I think, actually. We did it! World 5 donezo. We got 3 more world. Technically technically 4 because there is a special world, the Star Road. Spoilers at the end of this. Spoilers, even though that's in literally like every other new Super Mario Brothers game, except maybe the DS one. I don't think that one had a bonus world. But either way, though. Nice. Got our little victory fanfare letting us know we got all the star coins. Save our progress. Alright. So yeah, guys, join me next time and we'll be taking on Rock Candy Mine. So yeah, looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. Oh, this time we got 2 fortresses and a castle. But yeah, I will catch you guys on the next one. Please consider liking the video if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel. I'd very much appreciate it. For more Nintendo gamey stuff, I thought I'd ride this roller coaster just for the fun of it. We don't need to go here. That was a shortcut that we unlocked back in World 4, but you know, just thought I'd ride it in case anybody who's never played this game is like, ride the thing. I want to see what happens. So now you know. You're welcome. I think about my viewers. Alright, well, but yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. So, see you then. Bye, guys.